Idaho Falls Pediatrics, proudly supporting kids in our community, and 7 Questions with Emmy.
Hey guys, welcome back to 7 Questions with Emmy. Today I'm here at Mrs. Powell's Bakery interviewing Amy Romriell. She is the owner of this place. And my grandma, she is from Virginia. Every single time that she comes to Idaho, she always asks for the gluten-free cinnamon rolls.
Awesome! I'm so excited about that.
Let's get started with the questions.
Great.
Question number 1. Why do you like making cinnamon rolls?
I love to bake things, and I've always been really good at bread, and the basis of a cinnamon roll is bread. And you just shape it and put different things in it than you would in a loaf of bread. And so I love creating things, and so bread and cinnamon rolls and sweets are my art.
Question number 2. Have you always liked owning a bakery?
I wanted to own a bakery for a long time, and I didn't think it was something that I was going to get to do. And then when this opportunity came up and we bought the bakery, it's like I've just been playing for the last 4.5 years. There's a few things that I don't like to do, so it's not all play, but a lot of it I just really love.
When you were a kid, did you ever think about owning a business?
You know, I never really thought that that was something I could do. That was something that came later in my mind when I was an adult. I've always baked since I was a kid, but I've never thought that I would be able to run a business. That was never something I ever thought about.
Have you always liked baking?
Yes. My mom's a good baker, and so she taught me, and I've always liked it, yeah.
How does it feel knowing hundreds of people come to the place that you own?
That is one of the best things about having a business. And sometimes I'm the one that gets up at midnight and bakes everything. And on those days, can you imagine if you had to get up at midnight, and then sometimes I have to work all day too? So sometimes I'm really tired, but the thing that's great about it is that I made it, and then I know somebody else is going to come in and be like, oh, that looks so good, and then they're going to give me money for it. That's super. That's the best part about owning a business.
Yeah. Do you ever have your kids come in and help you bake?
Yes. I have 2 sons and 2 daughters, and all of my kids have worked for me. And my 2 daughters have both been midnight bakers at different times. And my sons have worked sales, and one of them used to drive the van for me. And so they've all helped and participated.
What advice do you have for me?
Well, my advice, and this is for anybody, if you want to run a business, you can. It doesn't take a lot of special education. You need to learn a lot. You need to pick up things and ask people for advice, but it isn't something that you should think that you can't do. You can do it. If you want to run a business, you can.
Thank you so much for talking with me today, Amy.
You're welcome. This was fun for me.
Be sure to come by Mrs. Powell's Bakery and get some yummy cinnamon rolls.
We should wear gloves because we don't want our germs getting on anything. This is our pumpkin spice. This one's plain, and this one is maple. Do you have
What's that pink stuff?
Well, somebody wanted to give someone a birthday present, and so they asked us if we could frost some cinnamon rolls with pink frosting. So you could totally use that if you want.
Can we just use the normal one?
Yeah, do you want to use the regular?
Yeah.
Yes. So these are our mini cinnamon rolls, and then these are the micro minis. And so you can, this is like on the secret menu. So you have to call in and say, hey, I want some micro minis the day before, and then we can make them this tiny for you. So this is our frosting, and we make it in our store. We don't buy a tub of frosting, we make a recipe. So when I frost cinnamon rolls, I take some frosting and I wipe it around like that, but that's not enough, so I need more. There you go. Do you want to try?
Yeah. So do I just scoop it up like this?
Yeah, you just scoop up some and pick one to frost.
I'll pick this one. So and then you just do it in
yeah,
like
you just kind of wipe it around, and you can get more. I think you'll need more frosting on that guy.
Yeah.
Sometimes I have a contest with my employees to see who can frost the fastest. Guess who always wins?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, when I frost cinnamon rolls, I want to make sure that you can kind of see that there's a cinnamon roll underneath there, but mostly it's all covered. So when you have a cinnamon roll, do you like frosting on it or no frosting?
I love frosting
Yeah?
on it. Yeah.
I have a couple of kids that are kind of weird and they don't like frosting on their cinnamon rolls.
Your kid?
A couple of them, yeah.
The frosting makes it good.
Agreed.
Okay, I think I'm done with this one.
Okay, so see, this was your job interview. So I think you passed. I think we can hire you, but there's a thing called child labor laws. So I can't actually hire you until you're 16,
Okay.
unfortunately. How old are you now?
8.
8 more years. Thanks so much for coming to my bakery today.
You're welcome.
This was a lot of fun.
Bye.
Idaho Falls Pediatrics, proudly supporting kids in our community and 7 questions with Emmy.